You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from DeForest High School. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver boys basketball. And tonight the Golden Beavers are on the road for another matchup against the DeForest Norskies. Hi again, everybody. I'm Mike Tronson with you inside the field house, and I'm joined on site by Agent 00 Voigt. He's my videographer and engineer. Aiden Voigt is here on site. Jack Wilski is my radio engineer back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Studios. And tonight's game is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Vladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Glad to have you with us, everyone, on this Monday night edition of Beaver Dam Boys Basketball. I feel a little bit like Howard Cosell here tonight, as we've got a rare Monday night tilt, Beaver Dam and DeForest. This game was originally scheduled for tomorrow, but it got pushed up a day. And here we are. These two teams met previously back on December 22nd, right before Christmas, and Beaver Dam won that game on their home floor by the score of 71-54. They were up double digits at halftime and did not look back in that one. E.J. Salatel led the way for the Golden Beavers in that game with 21 points. Parker Blank, 19, and J.T. Call, 17. Meanwhile, Jackson Accardi with 11 and Tucker Grundle with 11 for DeForest in that game back in December. DeForest comes in with a 10-11 overall record. They're 3-8 in the conference. That record is, in my opinion, deceiving. And again, it's because of the fact, and we talk about this all the time, how very, very tough, how very competitive this Badger large conference is. And, you know, you look at their competition that they played, and I tell you what, there's, no shame in some of the losses to some of the quality teams that they played. They have won their last couple of games, so they've won a pair of games coming into this one. However, tonight, they're going to be without their leading scorer, as Jackson Accardi, a 6'7" junior, is out of the lineup. He is ill, and so his teammates will have to rally and step up in his absence. He's averaging 17 points a game this year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists per game, and so that's going to be a big, big loss for DeForest in this one. Lincoln Hotman, he's another fine player. He also is averaging right around 17 points a game for DeForest, and also grabs about 4 rebounds and a couple of assists per game. Lincoln Hotman's a pretty good three-point shooter. He's 45% from behind the arc. But it's going to be up to some other guys tonight to kind of step up. And I'm talking about guys like Anthony Glenn, Dominic Wood, and Tucker Grundle, also Tate Angaseth. These are players that all average around 4, 5, 6 a game. They're really good role players, and they're going to have to maybe dig a little bit deeper tonight with Accardi out of the lineup. Beaver Dam, meanwhile, at 15-6 overall and 6-5 in league play. The Golden Beavers have dropped 2 in a row. Their most recent game was last Friday night at home against Wanakee. They fell 72-59. E.J. Salatel with 14. J.T. Call had 14, and Jack Jens with 11. So they did have 3 players in double figures, but Wanakee gets the better of them in that one. But Beaver Dam still 15-6, and, still in a good position here with this game and another game this coming Friday night against Monona Grove. Still in a good position to pad their resume as they head into the seating meetings that are coming up, the computer seatings, I should say, that are coming up this weekend. And so if you can get a couple of wins this week, that's going to go a long way in helping you secure a better seed come next Sunday. But that's our matchup tonight. We've got Beaver Dam, we've got DeForest, and glad you're with us on a Monday night. Right now we'll step aside. We'll come back in 2 minutes Back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And we continue our pregame programming. We're back inside DeForest High School. Mike Tronson standing by once again with Tim Ladron. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And a rare Monday night game here, Tim. We'll talk about that in a second. But we go back to your last game. I know you dropped that one, a tough one to Wanakee. But as you went back and looked at the film after that, and I think, you had said it on the postgame, but were you still pleased with the effort you saw out of the guys in that one?
Yeah, I thought we played pretty well. We turned them over 16 times. We had 17 offensive rebounds. We did a lot of things really well. We, didn't shoot the ball real well, obviously, is the big thing. It ended up being where the three-point numbers weren't terrible, but we really struggled early. And then we had a hard time finishing inside, which happens with that kind of size that they have, and we've been really good getting to the basket and finishing, and just, their size was a big factor. But overall, I thought we played pretty well.
This is not a question I ask too often, but you can look at some wins where you probably didn't play very, very well, or they weren't very pretty, and you can look at some losses where you really played well and you competed, but just came up a little short. Are you a coach that subscribes to I'd almost be more pleased with a better effort in a loss than kind of an ugly win?
Well, I always want the win, right? But we do have we have some certain goals per game that we need to hit, and that helps kind of ground us as far as what we're doing as far as wins and losses go. So we hit a lot of our things. Against Wanakee, against Watertown in a win, we didn't hit hardly any of them. So I look at it as that's a better performance from us, even though it's a loss. We certainly want to be on the right side of that, but it's certainly the numbers dictate there's a much better performance against obviously a better team, a really good team in Wanakee.
Yeah, you'd mentioned that for most of the season you like the way the guys had a little edge to their game, and maybe you didn't see it in a one or two here and there, but for the most part, it seemed to be there against Wanakee.
Yeah, it certainly was. It was good to see us kind of back, to where where we've been all year. It's a long season, and it's there's some, you could certainly understand a couple of lapses emotionally at times, especially with a team that plays as high energy as we do, because we know we have to because of some of our limitations that we have. And we've been very good that way with it. But we just have to understand that we've got to bring that every night. It was good to see us do that against Wanakee despite the loss.
Well, tonight you've got the Norskis, and this has historically been not an easy place for you guys to play.
Yeah, it's been kind of a house of horrors for us at times. We can maybe one win here since we've been in the Badger. And so it's been a tough place to play. Part of that's because they're always good. I had a coach tell me today, boy, it looks like they're a little bit down. But again, you look at the Badger Conference and how good the Badger Conference is, and they're rolling off non-conference wins. They beat La Crosse Central. They nearly knocked off Alaska the other night. It's a really good basketball team playing in a really good conference. And so when you're playing in a good conference, you're going to have losses. They've suffered some, but they're playing really good basketball right now, and they have good size and strength. They're going to be a handful for us.
Yeah, I wondered if their record's a little bit deceiving. They come in having won a couple in a row, and as you mentioned, we always talk about the tough conference. Who or what concerns you most here as you look at this Norskies team?
Well, I mean, obviously Hotman and Accardi are two really good players, but my biggest concern is with these guys is always the glass. They're always a really good offensive rebounding team, and we got to take care of that first. They're going to pressure the ball and play physical out top and on our guards, and we got to handle that. And so there's the things that they do maybe concern me more than the guys themselves, even though they have a couple of really good players and some really good players around them. But the things that they do, with their physicality can give us some problems, and that's the biggest thing I worry about tonight.
If I remember right, in your the last time you played them at home, you got off to a really good start, and I would imagine that'd be a point of emphasis tonight is to come out, guns a-blazing here. Yeah, I mean, we did. I mean, we were up like 40-27 at half, but really played well, and they cut it down to about 5 or 6 before we stretched it back out again. But we shot it really well that night, and really we had, last 4 or 5 games we haven't shot the ball very well. So that would be a big thing tonight for us, is we got to start shooting the ball a little bit better. I think their shots against Wanakee were pretty good, but we got to have that confidence and knock down a shot when it's there. That's going to be a big part of that tonight. Getting late. I mean, just down to the final 3 games here, and a couple this week, and then one to close it out next week. I know seeding's coming up, and we can talk about that later. But at the same time, I mean, obviously 2 important games here to go into that seeding on Sunday. Yeah, for sure. And they're a team that's probably pretty close to us in our own sectional. So it is an important game for us, though. I think it's about kind of getting another win here and try to get the thing rolling heading into the tournament. As you know, it's always important to try to get a couple and get yourself feeling pretty good as you're rolling in. Most importantly, again, it's about playing good basketball. And if we can do that and knock down a few shots, I think we'll be okay. But this is going to be a big test for us for sure. Looking forward to it as always. Thanks, Tim, for your time, and good luck to you and the boys tonight. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. All right, that's Tim Ladron, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside, and we're back right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
Our national anthem here at DeForest High School. Time now for the starting lineups. First, for Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Ladron. They will start at a guard, E.J. Salatel, 6'2" sophomore, along with J.T. Call. a 6'1 senior, and Parker Stobie, a 5'9 junior. Forwards include Jack Jens, a 6'3" senior, along with Cameron Mendoza, 6'3", and a senior. So again, for Beaver Dam, it's going to be E.J. Salatel, J.T. Call, Parker Stobie, Jack Jens, and Cameron Mendoza. Now the starters for DeForest. They're coached by Eric Stewart. The guards are Lincoln Hotman, 6 feet tall and a junior. Dominic Wood, a 5'11 senior. Tate Engeseth, a 6-foot senior. And a guard/forward, Anthony Glenn, 6'3" and a senior. And rounding out the starters is Tucker Grundle, a 6'4" senior. So again, for DeForest, it's Lincoln Hotman, Dominic Wood, Tate Engeseth, Anthony Glenn, and Tucker Grundle. For those of you listening on the radio that can't see it, in the first half of play, Beaver Dam will go right to left, and that means DeForest moves left to right in the first half across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV video screen. DeForest tonight in their white jerseys and shorts, yellow numbers, and some purple trim. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam in green jerseys and shorts with the gold numbers and trim. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District would like to thank parents and families for their active engagement in the education of their children. BDUSD staff are working hard to make the best of each and every opportunity they have to serve your children. Your partnership in that effort is critical to student success. The BD fam, better together. Don't forget the email box is open tonight. As always, sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. If you'd like to chime in with an email, I'll be happy to give you a shout out during the broadcast tonight. And we are ready to get this game underway. Cameron Mendoza at the center circle. So is Anthony Glenn for DeForest. Ball's up in the air. Tap is going to be controlled by the Norskis. And this game is underway as Lincoln Hotman leaves it off for a teammate. And he'll take a return feed from Tate Engeseth. Now Hotman, right baseline jumper, and he buries it. So Lincoln Hotman didn't waste much time there. We're 20 seconds in. 2-0 in favor of DeForest on the bucket by Hotman. Here's a drive-by call inside the free throw line. Kicks it out to Mendoza high on the right. Man-to-man defense for the Norskis here as we start off play tonight. This is Jack Jens along the elbow, giving it to E.J. Salatel in three-point land. He muscles into the lane, then kicks it out. Mendoza over to the right sideline, sidestepping a defender was called, looking into the block, underhanded out by Mendoza. Stobie tries a three, it's off the rim, no, and the rebound for the Norskis as they've got it. Wood on the defensive board, and he'll take a pass and send it out left of the circle. And now here's Hotman again, up top. They go around the horn, right side with it, there's Wood. Wood inside the free throw line, kicks it out, muscling his way in and floating one up. Tate Engeseth. It's very difficult to read the DeForest numbers because it's yellow numbers, light yellow on white, and I'm about 85, 95 feet away up here at the top of the bleachers. We're on the fourth floor, basically, so I'll make sure I try and call the right names tonight. 4-0 in favor of DeForest. We're a minute and 35 seconds into the contest on this Monday night. Game was moved up from Tuesday. Originally was scheduled for tomorrow night, but we're playing tonight. Nice pass to a cutting Call, and Call floats one up and in. Cameron Mendoza with a nice assist. J.T. Call gets the Golden Beavers on the board. They trail 4-2. Minute 56 gone by here in the opening half. And that is Glenn kicking it up to the top of the key for Hotman. Hotman guarded well there by Stobie. Now on the right side, Dominic Wood. Wood looking into that right block. And it's kicked out of there. Here's a three ball on the way. Yes! Tate Engeseth from downtown DeForest. I've got him for 5 here in the opening few minutes. 7-2. The lead is 5 for the Norskis. 2.5 minutes elapsed in the first half. Jens double team and trying to get rid of it was stripped. And the Norskis have it as it was Grundle coming up with that one, and now Engeseth fires it left elbow. Glenn with a ball fake. Now on the dribble and gives it to a teammate. It's poked out of his hands into the backcourt, but saved by DeForest. Nice hustle by Stobie to at least knock it loose. He couldn't get the interception. Now ball is deflected up in the air, and Jens comes away with it. So a turnover for the Norskis. Here come the Golden Beavers 3 minutes into the game. They're down 7-2. This is Call falling down, but somehow swatted it on a bounce pass to Mendoza, top of the key, looking down low. What a move by Salatel to split a double team, and the underhanded shot went off the glass, no good, and the rebound for the Norskies. Well, everything but the finish there for EJ. Still 7-2. With it here is Engeseth. He's guarded by JT Call. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Call, and DeForest will retain possession. They'll have to inbound on the near sideline, right in front of the Beaver Dam bench. You can tell it's Valentine's Day here on Wednesday. You look over at the other side of the field house and the bleachers, and all the students that are here in attendance are wearing red, white, pink. Yeah, 2 more days to do your Valentine's shopping. I've already got mine done for my wife. I was thinking ahead. All right, this is Hotman flipping it cross court. Glenn, he's going to try a 3-ball. Money. That's a 3 for Glenn. 10-2. 8-point DeForest lead. They come out on fire here, and they've got an 8-point lead as we're just about 4 minutes into the contest. Call at the free throw line. Kicks it over to Stobie. Stobie into the lane to the left corner. Cameron Mendoza, bullseye on a 3-ball. Cameron Mendoza, his first bucket is a trifecta, 10-5. As Beaver Dam is within 5 now. Mendoza with a nice assist and now a 3-point shot here in the early going of this one. Here's a shot up. No good. Wide left. Offensive board put back. That won't go for Grundle, and the rebound this time for Salatel. 4.5 minutes into the game. Nice pass into the right block. Stobie got it underneath the basket. Jens was trying to get rid of it. He was trapped underneath the basket, and his pass was intercepted. Stolen away. Hotman now at the other side. Inside the free throw line. Puts on the brakes. Underhands it out. And that is Wood. Wood leaving it off now for Anthony Glenn. And Glenn watches it go back to Wood on the right side. He finds Glenn near the right block. Sends it over to the left side. Now they go back to Glenn, who's on the wing. He'll try a 3-ball, and he got another one. Anthony Glenn with 2 threes to start this game. 13-5. The lead is 8 for the Norskies. 12:45 left, and there's a carrying violation on Parker Stobie. And that turnover will give it back to DeForest. DeForest with 3 triples in the game. 2 by Glenn, 1 by Engeseth. Engeseth also has a 2-point field goal, and so does Lincoln Hotman. That's the 13 points in the game for DeForest. Mendoza a 3 call, a 2 for the Golden Beavers. 12:35 and counting left in the opening stanza. 13-5 is the lead for the Norskies. They're up 8 over the Golden Beavers. Ball knocked out of bounds, but the Norskies keep possession. Brooks Oman, 6'1" sophomore, had just checked in at that last dead ball. Parker Blank checked in for Beaver Dam, 5'11" sophomore. And we've got a whistle. And we had foul on JT Call. That's his first, team's first. Jeffrey Freund checking in now for Beaver Dam. 6'1" junior. And we had Caleb Brandel checking in for the Norskies, 5'11" junior. I think we got them all here. Oh, Ben Bodden also checked in. Missed him, 6'2" senior. All right, Norskies have it. And a 3-ball's on the way. Oh, and it's good. Lincoln Hotman with a rainbow 3. And it's 16-5. DeForest. There's Cole muscling into the lane. Shot is off the rim, no good, but a foul as Glenn got knocked down trying to play defense, and he's actually going to get called for the foul. So JT Call will head to the line where he is 74% on the year, averages 17 points a game. First free throw, yes, for JT. He's the leading scorer on the team, 7 rebounds, 5 assists per game. He had 14 the other night in the loss to Wanakee. Having a fine senior season. Second free throw is good. So Call got a pair on that trip. 16-7. So Beaver Dam is down 9. 11:45 and counting left until intermission. Talked with Tim Ladrin in the pregame about wanting to get off to a good start. Well, DeForest is off to a good start. Some hot three-point shooting has really helped that. This is Hotman. Triple team to the left corner. There's Glenn on the baseline. He's double teamed. Now they get into the lane. Shot is up off the rim. No. Rebound knocked around like a pinball and now finally grabbed by Mendoza. He got the defensive carom. Here's Call going left baseline in. Banks it off the window as he falls down and he scores. JT Call. He's got 6. 16-9. Beaver Dam back within 7 now. 11 minutes and change left to go in the first half. This is Brandel going to Hotman, left side. Hotman collapsed on. He was sandwiched between a couple of defenders, got rid of it. Now Bodden playing catch over there with Brandel. Bodden's got it. One dribble back to Brandel. Bounce pass over to Bodden again. Looks down low. And we've got an offensive foul called on. This is on Hunter King, 6'5" senior that had just checked in for DeForest not too long ago. He gets called for an offensive foul. That's a break for the Golden Beavers, who will get it back. They trail by 7, 16-9, with 10:33 to go in the first half. Parker Blank crosses the timeline. Bounce pass to Cam, and Mendoza almost had it knocked out of his hands, but saved it. He'll give it to Call. Call on the dribble. Nice pass. Backdoor. There's Freund. He missed the shot over the rim. Rebound was loose. Going to be grabbed there by King. Oh, that was a gorgeous pass, but Freund just could not finish as the ball's knocked into the Beaver Dam bench. And DeForest will keep possession here. Got an email here, says, "Let's go Beavers." That's from Taylor Post. Taylor, how you doing, my friend? Taylor Post checking in tonight, and we'd love to hear from you as well. Sports at dailydodge.com. Sports at dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and there's a steal by JT Call, and he goes in all the way in for the layup, and Call scores to make it 16-11. DeForest wants a 30-second timeout. This 30-second timeout is brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam. We will keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout, 9:58 to go first half. And it is now 16-11. So it was 16-5 just a few moments ago. Beaver Dam is now in the midst of a little 6-0 run to turn an 11-point deficit in now down to a 5-point deficit. And JT Call has 8 of the 11 points in this one for Beaver Dam. Earlier tonight, JV game action. Beaver Dam did get a win. Golden Beavers victorious over DeForest 41-28 in JV action tonight. All right, back to live action now here in the varsity game. 16-11. DeForest has the lead. They've got the rock. And there's a ball not loose and stolen. Somebody got upon it, and Call got the deflection. Another DeForest turnover. Here is Blank. Up to Stobie. Back now to Call. Top of the key, right side. Dish on the wing. A 3-ball. It's short for Blank. And leaping to get the rebound was Hotman. He fires it ahead. And this is Brooks Oman double-teamed in the near corner. Oman had it stripped. Another turnover. Well, Beaver Dam, they've really cranked up the defensive intensity here over the last few sequences. Still down 5, but now ball knocked out of Stobie's hands, but Parker Stobie able to retrieve it. Stobie's up near the timeline now. Dances towards the center circle. Fires it right side. Call to the corner. That is Freund, and his pass went off the foot of a DeForest player and was actually intercepted by the Norskis. And now Freund almost was able to steal it back. They go to the left baseline. Sent into the lane, and a shot is up. A shot is in. Brooks Oman with his first 2 tonight. 18-11. Norski's back in front by 7. 8:35 and counting left in the first half of this Badger Large Conference boys basketball game. Beaver Dam has 2 remaining regular season games after tonight. This coming Friday and next week, Thursday. Then it's playoff time. This is Mendoza. Pass to Call, right of the circle. He goes through traffic, in for a layup. Oh, JT Call. He's up to double digits. He's got 10 points, leads all scorers in the game. 18-13. Beaver Dam clawing their way back into this one. They're down by 5. Clock running, exactly 8 minutes to go until halftime. Look out, the ball bobbled there momentarily. Saved by Brandel. And here's a shot just inside the free throw line. It's up and good for Omen. Brooks Omen. A little mid-range shot there. And 20-13. DeForest leads by 7. 7:37 and counting left in the first half. Beaver Dam working from right to left in this first half. This is Freund coming out of that left corner. Sends it up high on the right now for Stobie. Stobie finds Blank on the elbow. He's going to go baseline. Falling out of bounds. Threw it cross court. It was intercepted at the last second by Hotman. Here come the Norskis. Off the turnover. Hotman between the circles. Over on the left side. They go cross court. Wood sends it down to the baseline. With it there is Hunter King. King sends it up top. And now Omen looking right side and bobbled by King, but he saved it. He one-hands it to the left elbow. Here's a 3-ball. No good for Hotman. Rebound for Mendoza. Beaver Dam basketball. They're within 7. 6:50 and counting left until the buzzer. Oh, and Freund got stripped. Back the other way come the Norskis. Chance to extend the lead. They're up 7. Wood kicks it to the corner. Ullman lob pass up top. Brandel took it, and now they go back to the left corner. 3-ball, got it. I want to say that was Wood. Yeah, Dominic Wood. They never announced it, but Wood got the 3-ball. Timeout Beaver Dam brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m., maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Mike Tronson back inside DeForest High School. 6:15 and counting left in the first half. We're back to live action. Beaver Dam ball. Here's a 3 in the left corner for Salatel. EJ missed off the rim. And the rebound was grabbed by DeForest, and Blank stripped the DeForest player, put a shot up, missed it, but got fouled. So Parker Blank, how about that guy? He's going to go to the free throw line. Parker Blank averaging 9 points a game this season. Pretty good free throw shooter at 74% or just under there. And the first free throw is good for Parker Blank. Parker Blank, couple of rebounds, couple of assists per game, and this his sophomore season. 23-14. And now the next one off the back rim, no good. And rebound for Glenn. So Beaver Dam is within 9, 5:57 and counting left in the first half. Long way to go in this one. DeForest with some hot three-point shooting, jumping out to a lead here tonight. There's a shot up, no, and the rebound, well, Jens could not corral it cleanly. It goes off his hands and out of bounds, and that will give it back to DeForest. They'll inbound on the baseline to my right. And off the inbounds play, Hotman at the top of the key. Rainbow 3 is no good. Look out, my goodness. We had two bodies hit the deck. They were leaping for the rebound. Blank was one of them, and Glenn was the other. They both landed on their backs. They're both okay. Jens got called for a foul. His first, team's second. So Lenorski's inbound. A little lob pass intended for Glenn was off his fingertips, but saved by Wood. This is Glenn. On the right elbow. Sends it up top of the key. Round the horn, left side they go. Into the post. And a little spin move. Shot is up, no good. And the rebound for E.J. Salatel. Coach Eric Stewart wanted a foul there or something, didn't get it. Now Jens at the other end. Jens giving it to E.J. and Salatel sends it out beyond the arc for Jens. Right side he goes, pass to Blank. Drives towards the lane. He sends it down to the baseline, and we had a whistle. Max Lidke had checked in for Beaver Dam at that last dead ball. 6'3" juniors out there. But Beaver Dam just turned it over. 4:49 left in the opening half. 23-14, DeForest on top of Beaver Dam. And Hotman is fouled. This is Jackson Ladrin. Jax is out there. A 5'11" freshman. And Ladrin just picked up a foul. His first. Team fouls are even at 3 apiece, and this is going to put Hotman at the line. Lincoln Hotman, first free throw, no good, missed it short. He is a 76% free throw shooter. I mentioned averaging just under 17 a game. Really good three-point shooter. He's already got one tonight, 45% from behind the arc. Next one, yes. So he gets one of two. And it's 24-14. Double-digit lead, DeForest. Defo with the lead, BD with the ball. Call wide open three left side. Off the rim, it won't go. Rebound. Lidke got the offense board out to Jens. He'll try an NBA three. That's off the back iron. It's no good. Glenn the rebound. And he races up the right wing side. Puts on the brakes. Bounce pass through a double team. Kicked out to the left corner. Three ball. Yes. Dominic Wood with his second triple. 27-14. Norskies lead the Golden Beavers. Exactly 4 minutes left in the half. Jens, nice pass. Threading the needle. Max Lidke on the right doorstep there for a layup. 27-16. Norskies still lead by 11. 6 made three-pointers in the first half for the Norskies. Glenn tried a three. That's no good, and Call got the rebound. Call's going to bring it across the timeline. Driving, and ball knocked out of bounds by Anthony Glenn. Beaver Dam will retain the rock. They'll inbound over on the baseline to our left. Hey, we got an email here. Another one came in. This one says, go Beavers. I love watching my nephew's team from Seattle. That's from Amy. Amy checking in from Seattle tonight. That's a city I've always wanted to visit, and hopefully I will someday. Amy, thank you very much for the email. All the way from Seattle, and hope things are going okay in Seattle. Salatel goes in. E.J. Salatel finishes with a right hand. Speaking of Seattle, of course, if you listen to the Beaver Dam or watch the Beaver Dam girls basketball games, here's Hotman for three. Got it. 7-3 of the half. This one for Hotman, his second. 30-18. But yeah, if you tune in for the Beaver Dam girls basketball games, many of you know that I call E.J. Salatel's sister, Ani, I call her Seattle. And there's a reason for that. If you don't know the story, the short of it is her grandparents sent me an email one time. The autocorrect changed Salatel to Seattle. And so the name stuck, and I've called her Seattle ever since. Anyways, 2:36 to go in the first half here. Beaver Dam with the ball, down 30-18. This is Jens, left of the circle, giving it now to Mendoza. Cameron Mendoza Going cross court for Call. Call into the lane, floats it up, off the glass, no. Oh, we're going the other way. They called an offensive foul on Call, knocking down the defender, Wood. Or did they change it? Wait a minute. What do we got here now? No, they called it on Grundle. I thought it was going the other way. I did, and the whole DeForest bench was up clapping. And I guess not, so that I stand corrected. Call's going to go to the line. Hold the phone. They called the foul on Grundle. And the first free throw is no good for JT. All right, so JT gets one more at the free throw line. 2:21 left in the half, and JT's second is good. JT Call with 11 points. The deficit is 11 for the Golden Beavers. 30-19, DeForest on top as we approach the 2-minute mark and counting of the first half. All right, this is a pass up to Engeseth, Tate Engeseth. Trying to go back to Lincoln Hopman, and E.J. Salatel was trying to intercept a pass and go the other way, but went off his foot. Kicked ball, they blow the whistle. So the Norskis will toss it in from the far sideline. Hopman right back across the timeline. Double teamed. Bounce pass left side. Now they go up to Engeseth, back the other way. Engeseth takes a return feed. Sidearms it out. Hopman for three on the right side. Off the back rim, no. Rebound not to the free throw line. And what an up and under move there. Dominic Wood goes up and under. He's got 8 points. 32-19. Norskis lead the Golden Beavers, $1:28 and counting left in the first half. This is Mendoza inside the center circle. On the dribble now, to the top of the silo. Bounce pass to a cutting Call. To the left corner, that pass goes to Salatel. Three balls up, and E.J. buries a three. 32-22, Golden Beavers down 10. 65 seconds and counting left until halftime. And there's a backdoor pass. King off the glass scores. Hunter King makes it 34-22 DeForest. Remember, DeForest is without their leading scorer, Jackson Accardi, tonight. He's sick. He averages 17 a game, and right now they're doing just fine without him. Nice pass down low. Mendoza open on the baseline. Muscles in for two more. 34-24. The lead is 10 for the Norskis. They've got the ball. We're down to 26 seconds and counting left in the first half. Hotman up high on the left, looking over to Engeseth. Bounce pass to Glenn. He's in the right corner, trying to go baseline, ran into traffic. They go to the left side. Corner three ball, yes! Dominic Wood again. 37-24, and now a layup at the right before the horn for Call. And that's the way the first half comes to an end, but DeForest with a double-digit lead at the break. Halftime here, and at the break it is DeForest 37 and Beaver Dam 26. Stay with us. We'll take a 4-minute break. We'll come back and we'll have our halftime report for you right after this 4-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Nightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Nightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3,000 off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
And we are at halftime here inside the DeForest High School Fieldhouse. At the break, it is the Norskis on top of the Golden Beavers by the score of 37-26. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. The Beaver Dam Unified School District's monthly Board of Education business meetings are streamed live on the district's YouTube page. Visit bdusd.org for Board of Education information and details on upcoming meetings. How about some upcoming broadcasts tomorrow night here on Daily Dodge TV and on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam? We've got Beaver Dam boys hockey, a playoff game for you, as Beaver Dam will host Appleton at the Family Center. If you can't make it in person, watch the game here on Daily Dodge TV or listen to the radio simulcast on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. 6:45 for the pregame show. Opening faceoff is at 7 o'clock. Wade Bates will have the play-by-play of that one. And then this coming Thursday evening, we have a pair of games for you. We have playoff girls hockey on Thursday night. You can watch the game on Daily Dodge TV as the Beaver Dam girls will host the Icebergs. 7 o'clock faceoff, 6:45 for the pregame show. Again, Wade Bates will be on the call of that one. I'll be in Oregon on Thursday night as the Beaver Dam girls basketball team wraps up its regular season at Oregon. That game will be on the other Daily Dodge TV video stream and simulcast here on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, with coverage beginning at 7 o'clock. Tip time is at 7:15. And don't forget, on Friday night, we'll have the Beaver Dam boys basketball game at home against Monona Grove on Daily Dodge TV, starting at 7 o'clock with our pregame show. There's also the possibility of another Beaver Dam boys hockey playoff game on Friday night. All right, here at halftime of this Badger Large Conference boys tilt, DeForest on top of Beaver Dam 37-26. Looking at the first half scoring for you for the Norskies of DeForest, they were led by Dominic Wood. He had 11 points, including 3 from behind the arc. He had 3 three-point baskets. Lincoln Hotman had a couple of threes and 9 points total. It was Tate Engeseth with 5, including 1 from downtown. Brooks Ullman had 4 points off the bench. And what else do I have here? Hunter King with a pair. Oh, and I missed Anthony Glenn. Glenn had a pair of threes. He finished with 6. So in all, there were 8 made threes by DeForest in the first half. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, J.T. Call led the way in the first half. He leads all scorers in the game. As a matter of fact, he has 13 points. Cameron Mendoza with 5. E.J. Salatel also with 5. Max Lidke had a bucket. He finished the half with 2, and Parker Blank chipped in a free throw. He finished with 1. So it's a 37-26 lead for the Norskies at the break. And right now we're going to step aside. We'll come back and get you ready for the second half after this 2-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
in this second half. DeForest will go right to left. 37-26. Defo leads BD by 11 as we are underway in the second half. And here is Parker Stobie on the left wing side, giving it to JT Call. Nice pass. Backdoor. Mendoza missed it off the rim. Rebound Call. And he sends it out to Stobie, who bobbled it, and then it was stolen. So Beaver Dam gets the offensive rebound but turns it over. And here are the Norskis going to work. Glenn, his call actually fell down, and now on Kevin Aaron pass, is that going to be over and back? No, it was deflected, they say, by a Beaver Dam defender. Not an over and back, as the ball was saved by DeForest. Engeseth saved that one. And here is the aforementioned Engeseth, giving it now to Dominic Wood. Back to Engeseth as they play catch. Post lob Glenn. Right post, turns around, shot off the rim. No, Mendoza leaps to get the defensive carom. And here's Jens at the other end. Right elbow on the dribble, underhands it back to JT Call. Through a seam, and he is fouled, was he not? Yeah, he was going towards the hole. He went through a little seam there, and there was a lot of open real estate, and got fouled as he was trying to speed past those defenders. Foul was on Dominic Wood, his team's first here in the half. First free throw is going to rattle home for JT Call. Call's up to 14 points now. The lead is at 10 for the Norskis, 37-27. We're a minute and 5 seconds into the second half. Second free throw, yes, for JT. 9-point game, 37-28. Beaver Dam down. But as I said, we're only a little over a minute into this second half. Long way to go. See if they can mount a rally. There's a shot off the back of the rim, no good for Hotman. Rebound out of bounds, they say, last touch by the Golden Beavers. So that's a break for the Norskis. They will retain possession. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. If you'd like to send me an email during the second half, the email box is open all night long. Sports@dailydodge.com. You know the drill. Here's a bounce pass in. Tucker Grundle. Lost it on the way up. He was stripped. And this is Call back the other way. JT through traffic out to Seattle. And there's a three. Well, and Salatel got his own miss and floats it back up. I called him Seattle. That's his sister's nickname. She's going to be mad I called him Seattle. But he scored 37-30. And there is playing defense. He forced a turnover at the other end. So EJ, with offense and defense, playing both ends of the floor. He scored at one end and forced a turnover at the other. We had a whistle and a foul on the Norskis, their second of the half, first personal on Hotman. Looking at the total for EJ Salatel, he's now up to 7 points. And now here's Call. Giving it to Jens. Jens, nice pass to the baseline. Kicked out of there by Mendoza. Call for three on the sideline. Got it! JT Call now with 18 points. That's his first triple of the night. 37-33. Golden Beavers are within 4, just like that. 2 minutes and 22 seconds into the second half. Great start to the second half here. There's a shot up shorted for Wood in the rebound for the Golden Beavers. They're within 4. They can cut the deficit down some more on this possession. A three ball good for Stobie in the left corner. Cole found him. Stobie hits a three. Timeout DeForest. 15-20 to go, second half. And it's now 37-36. The Golden Beavers on a 10-0 run to start the half. This timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam, and we're going to keep it here. But how about this? What a start to the second half. Beaver Dam opening up the stanza on a 10-0 run. They've turned an 11-point deficit now into just a 1-point deficit. And, we have a moment here during the timeout. We've got an email that just came in. It says, "Hi, Mike. Go Beavers." And a shout-out to EJ. That's from Grandma and Grandpa. They're right here inside the field house tonight watching the game. And I was talking to them earlier. In fact, he bought me a soda before the game because that's just the kind of guy he is. Let's see what else we got here. Sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send an email tonight. 15-20 to go in the ball game. And all of a sudden, it's a one-point contest. Eric Stewart wanted to talk things over, but Beaver Dam starts the half on a 10-0 run. Just what the doctor ordered. And this is Glenn. Left wing side, guarded by Jens. Beaver Dam's in man-to-man defense right here. And here is Angusseth, round the horn, left side for Brandel. Brandel, bounce pass up to Angusseth. He goes off a screen to the right side on the elbow, and now back to Glenn, who had to lean for that pass. He hands it off to Hotman, coming around from the near side. Knocked out of his hands and stolen. That was called. It got the strip, and then he had knocked out of his hands, but saved by Stobie. Right back to JT, going cross court. EJ for three. It's off the rim. No. Call couldn't get the rebound. Instead, it's the Norskis. And a baseball pass ahead, but it was a little bit too much mustard on it, and Hotman couldn't save it before going out of bounds. And now Beaver Dam gets it back, but oh my goodness. End-to-end action here all of a sudden. We are now 3 minutes and 35 seconds into the second half. 37-36 DeForest, but Beaver Dam looking to take a lead in an offensive foul on the Golden Beavers. It's going to be their first of the half. It's called on Mendoza. An offensive foul, legal screen perhaps, but anyways, it'll go back to the Norskis. Yeah, complete 180 for Beaver Dam here in this second half thus far. There's a ball knocked out of bounds by Mendoza. Quick hands to deny that pass to the weak side for Glenn, who was all alone on the right doorstep. DeForest will inbound on the baseline to my left. Here's a rainbow shot. It's going to go. Lincoln Hotman just hit a three ball. So Lincoln Hotman's first bucket of the half. It's DeForest's first bucket of the half. They lead 40-36 on a three by Hotman. 13:44 to go in the ball game. Out to the left side. Three ball is good for Stobie. Parker Stobie with his second three of the half. 40-39. Norski's shot high off the glass. That won't go for Hotman. Rebound was Grundle that tried to swat it off of Mendoza, but Mendoza was able to corral it, get it ahead to Stobie. Now Salatel for three. Yes! From the right corner. Beaver Dam has the lead. EJ knocking down a three. It is 42-40. Beaver Dam with 13:15 to go in the second half. And I believe this is Beaver Dam's first lead of the night. Wow, what a turnaround. Long way to go, though. But Beaver Dam storming out of the gates here in the second half, much the way DeForest did to start the game. All right, here's Hunter King, double teamed in the right block, falling down, but he saved it. Up to the top of the key, now working down low is Wood. Wood in the baseline and giving it now to King on the sideline. They go back up top for Bodden. Bodden sends it to Glenn high on the right. Here's Glenn going against Call. Call, offensive foul on Glenn. They're saying Call had position. And the ball's going to go back over to Beaver Dam. Another email just came in here. Go Beavers, watching from Mount Calvary. That's Jeff Freund's grandparents. They're faithful viewers here on Daily Dodge TV. Thanks so much for checking in tonight. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you'd like to chime in before the end of our broadcast tonight. 12:25 and counting left in the ball game. 42-40, Beaver Dam leads. This is Mendoza. Oh, knocked out of his hands. And Hotman got the loose change. He'll bring it back across the midcourt stripe. Approaching the 12-minute mark and counting of this second half. And this is King going against Mendoza. Hook shot over Mendoza. No good. Offensive board, put back, count it. And that was Nick Hermanson. He wears number 34. A 6'2 junior that had just checked in. He scores. We're tied at 42. This is E.J. Salatel, and E.J. trying to go off a screen set by Mendoza. Fires it left corner. Jens went baseline, ran into Hermanson. Kicks it back out instead, and now Mendoza over on that left sideline. Giving it back to Parker Stobie. Oh, Stobie with a couple of big threes here in this second half. Help Beaver Dam get right back into this one. Stobie now in the right corner, pushes it over to Jens on the left elbow. Back to the top of the key call, step back three, off the rim, no. Rebound, tipped around, and coming out of the pile with it is DeForest. It's Hermanson, kicks it back to the free throw line. Out now they go to Bodden, he'll try a three, it's off the rim, no. And grabbing the rebound, Mendoza. Cameron Mendoza fires it ahead. Stobie looking to the corner for Jens. He's towards the lane and lost the ball as he ran into traffic. Now Bodden ahead, underhands it out beyond the arc. This is Wood leaving it off for Brandel. Brandel right side against Mendoza. He put his hands up and denied the shot. He got the rebound. Jens got knocked down, but now in transition, call out to the left corner. Salatel, three ball, bullseye! EJ gets another one. That's his second three of the half. Timeout Beaver Dam, 10:32 to go in the game. It's now 45-42, Golden Beavers on top. We're back in 1 minute. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m., maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Mike Tronson here on site along with Aiden Voigt. Jack Wilski back at the radio station tonight. And the Norskis will bring it ahead off the timeout, but now trailing by 3. And here is a spin move by Hopman into the lane, and he gets it to go off the rim. 45-44. Beaver Dam's lead is at 1 as we approach the 10-minute mark of this second half. Parker Blank to the left elbow. 3 balls on the way. Yes, for JT Call. JT. Another triple. He's got 21 points in this game. That's 6 made three-pointers in the second half now for the Golden Beavers as Parker Blank was trying to create a turnover there, but trying to swat the ball to a teammate as he was falling out of bounds, couldn't do it. 48-44. Golden Beavers on top of the Norskis, and yeah, boy, you talk about, this is a great, here's a ball, it's tipped and stolen on the inbounds pass. Max Lidke throws it ahead. Now they work it up the left wing side. There is call to Freund. Jeff Freund's at the top of the key. Out to JT, faked a long 3. And as he traveled towards the left block area, we had a whistle. There was contact. Brooks Oman of DeForest picked up the foul. This is a great example tonight of why they play 36 minutes and not 18 minutes, because it's halftime. It's 37-26 DeForest. Beaver Dam hadn't been shooting very well in the first half. Norskis with a great effort, and you're thinking, game's over, right? Wrong. They play 2 halves, not 1. And the Golden Beavers have been just a new team here in this second half. Well, it helps that shots are falling, and they've taken, as I said, a bunch of threes. They've made 6 of them here in the half. started the half on a 10-0 run. Call for a long three. That one maybe forced a little bit. But Salatel on the right doorstep got the rebound and a putback off the glass. 50-44. Beaver Dam's up by 6 now. How about Salatel? EJ having a monster second half here. Is a shot up and in and out. No good for the Norskis. Freund going after the rebound, but instead it's grabbed by Hermanson up the top of the key. And then a pass was tipped up and out of bounds, was it? And it went out of bounds off of DeForest. Getting some fresh personnel out there with 8:45 left in the game. Talked about it with Coach Ladrin on the pregame show, but I said, this game is so important, as are all games, but this one, with the seeding coming up this weekend, you want to get this. Both these teams want to get this. Every win over a quality team is going to help you, and Beaver Dam just turned it over, another offensive foul. I mean, you look at Beaver Dam, they're 15-6. DeForest is 10-11. As far as overall records go, and this is your last week to pad the resume before the computer seedings are released this Sunday. Congratulations to the Beaver Dam girls basketball team, by the way. They got a number 1 seed in their Division II bracket, very deserving. All right, here's Glenn. Glenn ran into Litke, and they're going to get Max for a foul. Glenn fell down, and I think they're going to get Max here. Yep, he'll pick it up, his first, team's third. Pass into Glenn. They work it up to Hotman now. Over on the right side, little post feed. Glenn is over there. Pass into the lane, and they tried to go cross court. It was intercepted. Here is Blank ahead to a cutting Stobie, and Stobie's layup is off the rim. No good, and the rebound for the Norskis. Oh, my goodness, that should have been too easy. But the ball rolled off the rim. And now we've got a foul. We have a foul here. They blew the whistle, 7:49 to go in this ball game, 50-44. So the Beaver Dam lead is at 6. With, as I said, just under 8 minutes to go. Glenn out near the center circle to the free throw line. This is Grundle spinning into the lane, floats one up, got it. Hook shot. Grundle makes it 50-46. Beaver Dam's lead is at 4. Under 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. On a Monday night here in DeForest. This is Stobie underhanding it to Blank. Blank goes to Freund. They go back door. Lidke, and he was open on the left doorstep. Took the pass, puts it up and scores. 52-46. And there's a ball not loose, stolen by the Golden Beavers. They create another turnover. And going in Blank wildly, the shot was off the rim, no good, as he ran into a defender, and the Norskis take it back the other way, and there's a shot up, counted, and a foul for Hotman. Oh, my. This is high-octane stuff here. Lincoln Hotman's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. The foul was on Stobie, his first. So Hotman's going to go to the line here. Hotman tonight in this game, 16 points. Free throw is up, free throw no good. And the ball was going out of bounds. DeForest trying to save it. Glenn could not do it. Neither could Grundle. So Beaver Dam gets it back. It's 52-48. The Golden Beavers lead the Norskis by 4. We have 6 minutes, 40 seconds left to play in the ball game. DeForest, after tonight, they have 2 regular season games left. Friday night at Oregon and next week Thursday against Monona Grove. Beaver Dam also with 2 games left after tonight. Friday night, they host Monona Grove and at Oregon a week from this Thursday. This is Beaver Dam with possession, and JT calls up high on the left. Guarded by Hopman. DeForest in man-to-man coverage. And Beaver Dam just turned it over as a pass to Blank led him to the sideline, and he ran out of room. That turnover will give it to the Norskies. 6:16 to go in this one. Yeah, if you were listening earlier and thought, the game's probably over, DeForest was up 11 at the break, and you walked away from your TV screen or your radio, and now you came back, brand new ball game. Beaver Dam opened the second half on a 10-0 run. They've rallied. They're up 4 now, 52-48. There's a turnaround J, no good. And the rebound for Call off that miss by Engeseth. At the other end, EJ going in, sidestepped a defender, and he banks it off the window for 2 more. EJ's been huge in this second half. Timeout DeForest, brought to you by our friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings under the red awning. And they're located in downtown Beaver Dam. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. And again, a reminder, tomorrow night, you can tune in for boys playoff hockey right here on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Tomorrow night, the Beaver Dam boys hockey team opens the playoffs at home against Appleton. Catch it right here, 6:45 for the pregame show. Play-by-play with Wade Bates starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, Wade will have girls playoff hockey on Daily Dodge TV as the Beaver Dam girls hockey team entertains the Icebergs. 7 o'clock for the face-off, 6:45 pregame. I will be down in Oregon on Thursday night for the Beaver Dam girls basketball team's game, their regular season finale at Oregon. That game on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting here on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. 7:15 for the tip. Our pregame coverage getting underway around 7 o'clock or so on Thursday night. Just wiping up a spot on the floor down there before we can resume play. 5:45 left in this one. Norski's inbounding, but the Golden Beavers have the lead, 54-48. Glenn double team to the left side. In the corner is Wood. Kicks it out of there. Engeseth fires it right side. Hopman will try a 3. Look out. Here it comes. Off the rim. No good. And it went up and hit the mechanism atop the backboard, and that is out of play. So Beaver Dam will take it over with 5.5 to go. This is Stobie in the backcourt. Being hassled there by Engeseth. He gets it across, and then he almost got stripped. Fights through a double team, still with it, and somehow he got it to Call. Finds Jens in the left corner, and one hands it back up to JT. Now to Jens again. They're just playing catch over there. And a ball was knocked out of bounds by a DeForest defender. Stops the clock with 5:10 to go in the game. Beaver Dam will keep it, and JT's going to inbound over on that far sideline. Gets it into Stobie in the backcourt as he one-hands it. And he'll walk it through the center circle. Fires it to the right elbow for EJ. Looking down into the block, and that was out of bounds. I thought that was going to be Beaver Dam basketball. I thought Grundle got a fingertip on it, and they say no. Or now, are they going to discuss it? Let's see. Nope, they're not going to change the call. I disagree with that one. And again, we're up here on the 4th floor. So all right, well, anyways, it's tough in real time. It is. I bet you if I watched a replay, maybe I think different about it. But so Aiden was saying if he touched it, it was barely. So anyways, we play on. 4:51 to go. These officials, I tell you what, they have a tough job. They do, and they're human. Got to remember that sometimes, but they might have been right. Again, I'm 150 feet away from the action. High atop the bleachers here at the DeForest High School Fieldhouse. There's a ball stripped. Another steal. Stobie tosses it ahead. Salatel underhands it to Jens to the left corner as he was going underneath the basket. Now Stobie to Call. Back up to Mendoza between the rings. 4:20 and counting left in the game. Mendoza down the lane. Shot is up. No good. It wouldn't have counted anyways. He was called for an offensive foul. They called him for the charge, knocking over Engeseth. So Mendoza, that's his second. It's the team's sixth. And the next one in DeForest will be in the bonus. 4 minutes, 12 seconds and counting left in the game. 54-48. Beaver Dam leads DeForest by 6. Beaver Dam was down 11 points at half. They've rallied. They're now up 6 with under 4 to play. This is Glenn trying to go through a double team. Shot off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked around, out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by the Golden Beavers. Yeah, that was bouncing around like a pinball there. And Norskis will toss it in from the baseline. Hotman will do the honors. Get it in, and there's a pass intercepted. JT call. Back the other way, bounce pass to Mendoza. Right side in for the layup. Bucket for Cam. JT the helper. Cameron Mendoza the layup. 56-48. Beaver Dam on top. Shot in and out, no good for Wood. Rebound for JT Call. 3:28 and counting left in the game. JT down the lane, kicks it left side. Jens for 3 in the corner. Bullseye! Jack Jens knocking down a triple. That's his first bucket, and it's from behind the arc. 59-48. Beaver Dam is now up 11. They were down 11 at halftime, and with 3 minutes and change left, they're up 11. What a turn of events in this one. Timeout, Golden Beavers. They want a 30-second timeout. It's brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. A 30-second timeout, and we will keep it right here. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, talented students and exceptional staff. Our school communities have earned 27 Wisconsin School of Recognition awards, 4 top ranking recognitions by U.S. News and World Reports, and 3 National Blue Ribbon Awards for excellence. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, where small town connections and values meet big town resources and opportunities. Learn more about your child joining our BD fam by visiting our website at www.bdusd.org or schedule an appointment by calling 920-885-7300. Jack Wilski is our engineer back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam studios tonight. And alongside Agent 00 Voigt, Aiden Voigt, my videographer and engineer, Mike Tronson with you inside DeForest High School. And I got to give a shout out to Aiden here on this contraption that he made himself. It's a little box there. It lights up. It's got Daily Dodge and ESPN on it. It says on air, and it's fantastic. It lights up in different colors, and he made it all by himself. And Aiden, it's awesome. I love it. Nice job, buddy. Yeah, there's a shot up and in. Hotman scores. It's 59-50. Beaver Dam's up 9. Bounce past Mendoza. Salatel left sideline. EJ being hassled down there. Now drives up near the timeline. Still on the dribble. Puts on the brakes. Right side looking for some help. Oh, he stripped. Glenn just stripped him. And out. Glenn the other way. Off the back iron. It won't go. Rebound tipped out and grabbed there by Brooks Oman. Now Glenn has it. Back to Oman. He faked a 3. Oman driving right side, and a foul as he was going through traffic down Interstate 39. So the clock is stopped with 2:05 to go in the game. The foul was on Mendoza, his 3rd, team's 7th. And it's a bonus situation here for Oman. At the charity stripe front end, yes, he got it. (59-51). Beaver Dam lead is at 8. Second one for Brooks Oman, in and out, no good. Rebound off the back of a DeForest player. There were a couple of bodies fighting for that. And it went out of bounds off of the Norskis. So 59-51 is our score. Golden Beavers leading the Norskies with 2:03 to go. This is Call getting it in to Salatel. He's into the front court. He's fouled. I think they got Glenn there. Yep, Glenn was trying to poke it away from behind, and that called for contact. Inbounds pass. That is EJ down in that left corner. He's going to go baseline. Nope, knocked out of his hands. Oh, wait, we had a foul, though. Foul on the Norskies. Check this one out. Okay, so it's called on Glenn. That's his fourth. Team's sixth, and EJ is going to go to the free throw line, all expenses paid. EJ Salatel, 76% free throw shooter. First one's in and out, averaging 16.5 points a game this season. He had 14 the other night against Wanakee. Salatel has 12 points in this second half, 17 for the game. He's been a huge factor, one of the huge factors, and one of the big reasons that Beaver Dam has been able to mount this rally in the second half. He got hot. Second free throw is good. He gets 1 of 2 on that trip. 13 points in the half, 18 in the game for EJ. 60-51. The lead is 9 for the Golden Beavers. Norski's bringing it ahead with 1:48 and counting left in the game. Glenn fires it right side. On the dribble, that was Oman. Giving it now to Wood. He's going to try and go baseline. Ran into a double team. He's in trouble down there, and there was a whistle. Foul, it looks like. On who, though? It's going to go on Jack Jens. So J squared picks up the foul with 1:34 left in the ball game. Beaver Dam trying to hang on. 60-51, they lead by 9. And we're going to have a bonus situation here at the line. Front end of the bonus is good for Wood. He gets one more. 60-52. He can cut it down to a 7-point game. Yes. So Wood gets them both. 60-53. Beaver Dam still in front, but by 7, 90 seconds to go. Clock running. Fasten your seatbelts as Call was driving and got fouled. Well, both teams are in the bonus now. So JT Call will step to the charity stripe. Foul, by the way, was on Caleb Brandel. First of the night for him. So JT will shoot the bonus. And the front end. Good. I've got JT Call now with, let's see here, 9 in the half, 22 in the game. Make it 23 in the game as he knocks down the second. 62-53, the lead is 9 for the Golden Beavers, 1:18 to go. And Parker Blank just tied up Lincoln Hotman. Well, DeForest keeps possession because they had the arrow in their favor, but what a great effort to tie him up by Blank. 1:16 to go. Lob pass in, Engeseth. Pass played on a hop by Wood. He's through traffic, puts one up off the rim. No, it won't go. And the rebound for Jens, and a foul as Jens grabbed that important defensive rebound with 64 seconds left. And we're going to walk back to the other end. It's going to be a free throw opportunity, a bonus here for Jack Jens. Team fouls are even at 8 apiece. Jen's a 74% free throw shooter. He had double digits, 11 points in the last game against Wanakee on Friday. And the front end of the bonus, nothing but net for J squared. He gets another one. 63-53. Double-digit lead for the Golden Beavers. And Jen's second free throw in and out. It's no good. Norskies have it. Hotman up the right wing side. Sends it ahead. 3-ball. No good off the rim. Rebound. That's Jen's down there. And he's fouled again with 55 seconds left. So this one, foul called on Engeseth, his first, team's 9th. So Beaver Dam up 10 with just under a minute left. What a difference about 30 minutes, 40 minutes make. As the first free throw is, actually it was the front end of a bonus and he missed it. Rebound for the Norskies, yeah. Halftime, Beaver Dam was down 11. Now they're up 10 late in the game. They've led by as many as 11 here in the second half. Here's a drive, Hotman in for a layup, finishes with the right hand. Timeout in Norskies brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Back in 1 minute. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
All right, 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. 63-55. Beaver Dam leads by 8. Here on the road at DeForest, full court pressure by the Norskies. Salatel takes the inbounds pass and gets tied up. Jump ball, but Beaver Dam had the arrow. So the Golden Beavers will inbound again. Norskies with pressure here, full court pressure. There's Stobie. Got fouled as he was trying to start up the court and go through traffic. Didn't get very far before he got knocked down. Second foul on Brooks Oman, 10th team foul. So it's 2 the rest of the way for Beaver Dam. We're down to the final 37.5 seconds left in the ball game. Parker Stobie, 78.5% from the free throw line this year, averaging just under 8 points a game. First free throw money for Parker Stobie. He had a couple of huge threes early in this second half to really spark Beaver Dam out of the gates. Stobie's had a fine season, 4 rebounds, 4 assists per game, 9 points in the last game against Wanakee. He'll knock down the occasional 3 too, like he's done here in the second half. 38% from behind the arc, and he hits that free throw. A lot of heroes for Beaver Dam in this second half. Stobie's one of them. E.J. Salatel's one of them. J.T. Call's been fantastic all night long. 65-55. Beaver Dam's up 10. Clock running, half a minute to go. Hotman, rainbow 3 in the right corner. No good. Rebound. Salatel rips it away. E.J. gets it through a double team. Jen's ahead. There's Call on the sideline. Bounce pass to the corner. There's a baseline drive. Bounce pass by Blank over to Mendoza. Beaver Dam's just prepared to play keep away, and, well, a lot of time went off the clock before the Norskies fouled, and that'll stop it with 15.8 seconds left to go. Beaver Dam's up 10, and Cameron Mendoza. He's been a hero tonight. He's been big in this game, as the first free throw for Cam is good. Cameron Mendoza, 60% from the line. He averages about 6 a game, and in this game thus far, He's up to 8 points. He's had some big rebounds, played good defense, now make it 9 points. As he knocks down the second. 67-55, Beaver Dam, 14 seconds left. 3 ball for Hotman, no good. Puts a lot of arc under his shots. Rebound for the Golden Beavers. Call's going to just dribble it out. DeForest will not foul here. 2 seconds. 1. What a comeback for the Beaver Dam boys basketball team. Golden Beavers, who trailed by 11 at halftime, come back to win it by 12 here in DeForest. Your final score, the Golden Beavers 67 and the Norskies 55. What a comeback for the Golden Beavers. That was impressive. 67-55, your final. And tell you what we're going to do. We're going to step aside. We'll take a 4-minute break. Then we'll come back. We'll have our post-game report. We'll see if we can get Tim Ladron up here for some comments. A 4-minute break, and we're back right after this on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3,000 off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
Welcome back inside DeForest High School. Mike Tronson with you on the postgame show. I'm joined up here at the broadcast area by Tim Ladron. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And Tim, what a comeback. I tell you what, this is why they play 36 minutes and not 18. Your team down 11 at the break. You end up winning by 12. And tell you, talk about this one. And, boy, what was the difference? What adjustments did you make going into the second half?
Well, defensively, we brought more pressure. They were red hot. 9 of 12, I think they were in the first half from 3. We had to do something different. They were hitting threes out of our 1-3-1. We were trying to give them some different looks, and they were hitting everything. And a bunch of different guys. So brought a little more pressure, and then, offensively, we were a little bit out of control in the first half. JT really absolutely carried us in the first half on the offensive side. Everything seemed to be collapsing, and he was just really good. We needed to slow down, and we had, I think, 9 turnovers in the first half. Our goal is to have 9 in the game. It was too much, and we're just spastic on the offensive end a little bit. Really nice job of settling down in the second half. And then, obviously, he settled down. He created a couple turnovers. You can start getting some open looks. And we weren't very good. And, I called them out on it. We just too many turnovers and guys trying. Here's the thing with turnovers, at least with this group, they're trying to make plays, but they're trying to make plays because they care, But they're trying to make plays where plays aren't there. And we talk about making the simple play all the time. And at times we don't make the simple play, and it hurt us in the first half, but our guys really responded in the second half.
Boy, they certainly did. And, the defensive intensity was noticeable to me, the pressure that you brought. And as you said, you got some open looks. And you had mentioned to me on in the pregame chat, you said, we haven't shot the ball very well the last couple of games. In the second half, you shot the ball very well. That was vintage Beaver Dam shooting right there, I thought.
Yeah, we were kind of due. It felt like, Coach Younger just said, it just felt like, oh, cripes, here we go again. They're hitting shots, we can't make anything. And he was right. But sometimes it just takes somebody to hit one. And I think we had EJ hit one, and then Stobes hit 2 in the corner, and we just kind of got ourselves going. And again, a lot of that came out of pressure and just getting a little bit of rhythm on offense. And, that's what we expect. We expect to shoot the ball well. We have good shooters on this team, and we have to. And then because of that, they're pressuring out, and then we're able to get to the basket. JT did a great job of getting to the middle of the floor. And if he wasn't finishing, he was setting other guys up. We hit Cameron a couple times on baseline bounce passes there out of that, and we were really good there.
Yeah, you mentioned JT. He was fabulous all night long. Obviously, that was important in the first half. EJ Salatil came out just on fire in the second half. Yep. He was big offensively, 13 of his 18 points in the second half, and, of course, he had a couple of threes along the way. I thought he was big for you. There's a lot of heroes in this game. Jack Jens had a huge 3 for you in the second half. You had Parker Stobie with 8 points tonight. You mentioned Cam. Cam was on both ends of the floor, playing both ends of the floor real well. A lot of heroes in this one, especially in that second half.
Yeah, there's a couple guys come to mind. EJ's first one. We made a switch there with Hotman and putting him to Hotman, and I thought Hotman got his, but I thought he pressured him pretty well and made it a little tougher. And then Parker Blank did a really good job to replace him in that second half. And then I thought Jack was great on the defensive end. He got a little quick on the offensive end, and a couple turnovers, but on the defensive end, he was great, a big factor. And then Cameron, he just shows every time he plays why he's so important for us on the defensive end, because when when we get into some traps and some rotations, he's always in the right spot. And so when guys are trying to, hit that backside diagonal, Cameron's always there. And then he's such a strong kid, it's hard to go into him, So, those are some guys that stood out. And then I thought Max and Jeffrey were gigantic for us in the second half. We had some guys getting tired. I thought, he can't, when you come in, he can't turn the ball over and just be solid. And they were both very solid on the offensive end, and they gave us some great minutes on the defensive end in that second half. They were really important because we were starting to get a little tired there and allowed our guys to get a little breath.
Yeah, I thought you, other than Lincoln Hopman going for 20 here, I thought you played very well defensively, especially as the game wore on. Dominic Wood, I had him for 13, but only 2 after halftime. Those were 2 free throws. So,
right.
You really clamped down.
Yeah, we were better getting out to him, and, credit to them. And he's a kid that didn't play a whole lot early in the year, and he's been playing a lot lately, and we certainly knew about him, but he really shot the ball well, and they were finding him on that backside. You're concerned about Hopman. Of course, not having a Cardi, you're really concerned about Hopman, but their guys stepped up, and we were concerned about that because they got a lot of guys who can shoot it. They just kind of in the woodwork a little bit because those 2 guys are, so dynamic. But those guys got opportunities, and they shot the ball really well in that first half. And then I think I'd like to think our pressure gave them a little trouble there.
Well, we sound like a broken record, but it's just never easy in this conference. It never is, but it's got to feel good to be walking out of this gym on a high note tonight because it's been a tough thing to do.
I think it's our second win here. I think I can remember one year Eli Wilkie at the line. We had some guys banged up, and Eli got to the line there with I think a two-point lead or whatever it was, and he got up for 2 free throws, and he threw up an absolute brick on the first one. I think we were up 3. He threw up an absolute brick on the first, but then drilled the second one to put it away. And that's a lasting memory for me because I love Eli. He's such a good kid, but that was in that old gym.
Right.
I remember coming here for the Badger Challenge even, and Edgewood just stomping us. And so it's been a tough place to play for us. So it's a big win for us for sure.
No doubt, and now you get a few days here to get ready for Friday night with Monona Grove. And any early thoughts on that one here?
Well, first and most importantly, it's senior night, and that one's probably going to be pretty emotional for I already am. These 3 kids have meant so much to our program, and obviously we'll talk about it more on Friday. But
sure.
It's going to be a big night for us, but also MG coming to town, and they got us the first time, and they're a really good team and big, long, and athletic, and that'll be a stiff challenge. And hopefully our guys are feeling pretty good right now, and we can ride this momentum heading into that one.
Well, we will be there, of course, on Friday night for that one. Looking forward to it already, and congratulations on the win tonight. Wow, what a comeback! And again, that's I think that's a microcosm of we've talked about how your guys never give up, and they have such heart, and they fight, and they could have easily mailed it in after halftime tonight. Boy, they didn't do that. They sure came out and they earned this one.
They did, and credit to Coach Stewart, who's a class act. He's a great guy.
Great guy.
And they could have folded their tent too with the Cardi out, and they didn't. They were fired up, and we were fired up too. I thought our energy was really good, but he had their kids ready to roll, and they took advantage of it early on. And credit to them and being ready to go because he did a nice job with them. They're a really good team. We may see them again in the tournament, and we'll see. That'd be a tough challenge again.
Tim, thanks for coming up. Appreciate it. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you on Friday. Okay?
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
You bet. That's Tim Ladron, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us on the post-game show. Again, Beaver Dam rallies tonight in the second half. Gets the win, 67-55 here at DeForest. Let's run down the final individual scoring from this one. 4 victorious Beaver Dam as they improve to 16-6 overall and 7-5 in the Badger Large. They were paced tonight by J.T. Call. Humongous. He had 23 points in the game. He led the Golden Beavers. He led all scorers in this one. 13 in the first half, 10 more after halftime. E.J. Salatel in double figures. He had 18, 13 of those coming in that huge second half that he mounted. And he had 3 triples in the game. 9 points for Cameron Mendoza, including 1 from downtown. Parker Stobie, he had 3 triples, 8 points total in the game. Or 2 triples, I should say, and 8 points total. It was Max Lidke with 4 off the bench, another 4 for Jack Jens, including a 3-point basket. And rounding out the scoring, Parker Blank chipped in a free throw. He finished with 1. For DeForest, they were led by Lincoln Hotman, who had 20 points. 11 came in the second half. 13 for Dominic Wood. Most of those came before halftime. He had 11 of his 13 prior to halftime, including 3 triples early on. It was, let's see here, Anthony Glenn with 6. He had a pair of triples in the first half. Tate Engeseth with 5, including 1 from downtown. Brooks Oman had 5 in this game for the Norskies. It was, let's see here, Hunter King with 2, Tucker Grundle with 2, and Nick Hermanson with 2 for the Norskies. They dropped to 10-12 overall, and they are now 3-9 in league play. 2 regular season games remain for both of these teams. DeForest, they will be at Oregon this Friday night, and then they'll host Monona Grove on Thursday, February 22nd. Meanwhile, it's just the opposite for Beaver Dam. They're home to take on Monona Grove this coming Friday night, and then next week, Thursday, they'll be at Oregon. Again, the seedings for the WIAA Boys Basketball Playoffs will be released this coming Sunday. Now, we want to remind you of some upcoming broadcasts that we have for you. Tomorrow night, mentioned it earlier, but we'll mention it again. Beaver Dam Boys Hockey, a playoff game tomorrow night. Beaver Dam Boys will host Appleton at the Family Center. Wade Bates will be there for the play-by-play of that one, and it'll be broadcast right here on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasted on 1430 ESPN. Beaver Dam coverage at 6:45 with the opening face-off at 7 o'clock. Then on Thursday night, join us for a possible Beaver Dam girls hockey playoff game. Or I should say, for a girls playoff. No, it's not possible. It's going to happen. Beaver Dam girls hockey hosting the Icebergs on Thursday night. That'll be a 6:45 pregame, 7 o'clock, the opening faceoff. Again on Daily Dodge TV. Wade Bates on the call. On Thursday, I'll be in Oregon as the Beaver Dam girls basketball team travels to Oregon for its regular season finale. Watch it here on Daily Dodge TV or listen on the radio, 1430 ESPN. 7 o'clock pregame, 7:15 for the tip time. And we're going to have that Beaver Dam senior night for the boys basketball this coming Friday when they take on Monona Grove here on Daily Dodge TV, again starting at about 7 o'clock with our pregame show. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And, Aiden, did we get a shot of that here? I was talking about this earlier. Aiden, Agent 00 Voigt, my videographer and engineer, he made this. I love this little on-air box here that we've got. It lights up in different colors and stuff. Can I change the colors with this thing here, Aiden? What are we on right now? We're on blue? We're on green. So if I hit blue, does it go to blue there? All right, we got a point in front here. Let's see. There's red. There's blue. How about that, huh? That's pretty cool. I tell you what, I told him, I said I like it so much I want him to make one for me. He's going to try to, he says. But, no, that's fantastic. We got to cart that around to some more games. But, Aiden, thank you very much for all the great work that you do here on Daily Dodge TV. Appreciate it for being our videographer and engineer again tonight. Jack Wilski, appreciate you too. Jack is back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam studios engineering our radio simulcast tonight. And we want to thank, of course, our sponsors that made this possible. Our video sponsors, presenting video sponsors, include Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM and Beaver Dam, and White Construction. 67-55 your final tonight. Beaver Dam a winner at DeForest. And for Jack and for Aiden, my name is Mike Tronson saying so long from DeForest. Have a pleasant evening. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Sports.